Who's fighting for freedom? From southern to northern zone. Mama Amazonia, a land we could call our own. Amazonia, Najala, 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 Mana, Najala, Najala, Najala. She's fighting for freedom. Najala, from southern to northern zone. Najala, Mama Amazonia. Najala, a voice we can call our own. Najala, 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 Mana, Najala, Najala, Mana, Najala, Najala, Mana, Najala, Najala.
Hello, Ambazonians. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you may be getting this. I'm your host, Manajela, and today I'm in the studio with our spokesman of the AGOFC, Mr. Lucas Asu. Yeah, so I'm going to call him in to come, and then so we can continue with the discussion. We can hear him. How are you doing, Sam? Spoke. So how are you today again? We are here again today.
Manajela.
Yes, Papa.
Mami shake no day.
Shake no day, Papa. Shake no day. We did tight
Mami,
to this.
Happy New Year for you. Happy New Year to you. Papa. Happy New Year to your family. We know say last year your skin not be defined, so we hope say this year
Papa.
God will give you abundance of health. It will give you energy. It will give you your strength back, and continue for make there fine younger the way to make answer.
That's true, Papa. I go try. Where, Papa? How are you now, Papa? How are you?
No, Mommy. Would they fine? The new year don't start, and would they in the highest? Would they for high spirit, high vibration? Would they for high vibration? Would they for high vibration?
Yes, we get down. We really go nowhere now. We get down, Papa. We get down. So today, I don't know. There's some questions that I have to ask. So things already happened for this revolution. It's just too much. But first, Papa, I will ask you whether if you just greet our people there for Ground Zero, for just say hello for them, then maybe we continue, we start. But you know what is going on.
First of all, I want to thank you so much for all what you did do on behalf of our people. Then, even when we are on skin, they're strong. You define the energy, you define the strength for make sure say the Ambazonian people they stay alive. So I want to thank, first of all, I want to thank Nayo for the sacrifices. And secondly,
thank you, Papa.
As you talk, we made them for Ground Zero, we papa them, we big mommy, we big papa them, we picking them, we fighters, we brothers and sisters, where they don't capture them, the day for La République du Cameroun, their concentration camps. We people that they stay for bush, we people in are refugees. We send them greetings and we call on God blessings on all of them and make 2024 be a better year for we all.
Yes, Papa. I want just to let me share for my.
Let me take your time.
For that tribe cannot be sharing for the. Yes, I'll continue soon. Wait, this. Okay, wait, Papa. I beg. People should excuse me for a little bit. Let me turn down this thing because people will be calling and disturbing me. Okay, so now we continue now. I'll ask you the first question, and then
Yes, ma'am.
now we continue. Yes. Number one question is describe the state of the liberation in 2024. Where are we 7 years later? Where are we 7 years later? Describe our papa first before we continue.
Now, I say, mommy, now they bring that kind of question, say, who said the liberation day? Now, who they
Yes, what's
ask
that
that?
day?
Now, now,
With the
now,
follow up now. Yes.
now who they ask that
With the,
question?
and the follow up for when I see what is going on.
Mommy,
May we ask.
not
And people want
that
to
kind
know.
of question. That kind of question. No man not supposed to ask that question. Who said liberation day?
But
The
you know,
Ambazonia.
we get to.
All right, I go answer that, mommy. While liberation is there for the place where even the monster you not be expected. The monster, the promise, ye and the people them. The Bulu Republic, the monster of the Bulu Republic, Pobia, it tell we say it go dissolve the small 2 cubes of sugar for 3 weeks. They said they go crush we. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. 7 years later, the monster not fit carry the tea for your own streets. 7 years later, water not there for La Republique. Light, they give light for Yaoundé, they take light for Douala. When they give light for Douala, Yaoundé need to get light. They don't the rational divide light. When this city get light, the other one no go get light because they no fit keep light for everywhere at every time. Now we don't reach now for the place where 7 years later, for the first time for the history of La Republique, they not fit pay teachers. They go borrow now money. Even their own street lights, they not fit pay them. Internet bills, they not fit pay them. Petrol, they not fit provide them for their people them. So you tell me, any person need to ask, who's the liberation day?
No, Papa. No. They're in chaos.
I think say, big question.
Confusion.
Now question they need to go ask Mr. Pobia, who's your war day?
Yeah, well,
7 years later, now Pobia need for can answer the question, who's the war day? Eh?
yes.
So
Yes, not
for the Ambazonia Governing Council, the war day ahead of which will be planning. For we,
fine.
for our
Wow.
progress, in terms of for measure our own progress, would they ahead of which we plan. We don't reach 2024. By the time we enter for 20, by the time we enter the last part of the last 3 months of 2023, would already be ahead. That means say by October, November 2023, the egg of CBD already entered 2024 in terms of the liberation struggle. So we day ahead in terms of our strategic planning. Person, they ask and say, Usa, describe the state of the liberation.
Wow.
If you want no place where the liberation day, check how La Republique day. Okay? Check
Yes.
the people that check the people that declare war on we. Go check how them the day. It go tell you how strong the liberation day. Because everything will happen for inside La Republique. Now we the Ambazonia people will cause them.
Yeah.
Now the war will declare them on we. Now they pay back that would give them. everything will happen for La Republique, whether na light no day, na they pay back, whether na the money we not get them for carry the people for streets, na they pay back that. Whether na water we not get them, na they pay back. Whether na money no day for pay teachers, na they pay back. Whether na the infighting for inside beer a government we don't divide into 4. Any man now just wait, then they will keep talking. Then make the start. Eh? If you want to know the state of the Ambazonia liberation struggle, go check what did happen for inside La Republique du Cameroun. It could tell you how powerful, how strong the Ambazonian people they be. What determination and what commitment for say we must end the occupation. La Republique they pay a price for a presence for our land. Monday ghost towns they still go on 7 years later. All right?
After the fighting. Yeah.
The fighting. Not been just yesterday. The forces for Bui, they knock one ammo car, they lift them for air by the time you want to reach for ground. They don't scatter into 1,000.
True.
Now who again one can ask and say of the liberation.
That's true.
Shake day.
No, foresight. Shake no day.
The only place where shake day na inside La Republique. Na Pobia now the shake.
Na the yes. About they send enablers. Plenty of enablers. They don't send them.
We'll go come for that one. Now Tang and G4 the shake. Okay? Now the people, now the protest. You don't ever see when La Republique colonial parliamentarians they stand up, they protest against Pobia. Now La Republique now the shake.
Yes.
You don't ever see when they call La Republique into account. Say, so when I be go for that Canada, actually go negotiate with those people when I call them terrorists. When I go negotiate, they win one, and then when I come back, when I can't talk, say, hey, when I not be good there. After they already beat me now. Now La Republique, now La Republique the shake.
Now they shake, Papa, not them.
Shake day for La Republique.
Yes, over. Do I see? The way you don't explain that, I will see.
Amba strong.
Yeah, they didn't say Amba. The people are tough. You know, my people are tough. Hey, Amba. Well, Papa, that is so good. That is so good. That is very, very, you know, you don't put up for people, more people, they understand it truly. Shake no day. Amba people, make una no shake. Make una no shake because the AGOFC, the ADF, they tight, they strong for una. So make una no shake. The only thing we have to do is to pay our liberation tax. That is all. Just pay our taxes. Everybody. You hear what Mr. Lucas actually saying. You know that they still shake. So we therefore support by paying our taxes. Exactly. Okay, Papa, I'll go for number 2 question. No, Papa, let me ask you this. What really prompted Mr. Biya Cameroun to declare war on the people of the occupied territory of Ambazonia? What was it because our people protested, including teachers and lawyers, or there is more to it? Is it?
I mean, there is more to the declaration of war. The war not stand at today. La Republique don't plan this war even before the period of the Union. They do already be prepared. So that they come inside this Union. Therefore can't take over. The war not start today. Wait till start for 2016. They just bring them for the front. They don't do them for back. be don't they go for villages, for our village them. They catch our papa them, they catch our big brother. Any person we gets more sense. And any person we their intelligence services, they talk say if this one grow up, it go start that palaver. They go can't take you, they disappear you. Your family no go ever no place where you there. No man no go ever hear about you. The war not start for 2016. They be don't start the campaign for torture Ambazonians, for arrest our people them, for can't do kale kale. They be don't start the campaign for extortion publicly. They will send their gendarmes them. Everyone that be they grow up, right for our own village. Where when I be they grow up at the go village, they go send gendarmes them right for they go beat our papa them, beat mommy them. Everyone for Manfe, for place where I grow up. When we they small, they come for sharp morning time for 5 o'clock. Just before our people they woke up. They can't surround the whole quarter for no reason. Just because they will be Ambazonians. You can't surround the whole quarter. As Papa they woke up for morning time, they catch Papa them with their wrapper, with their towel them when they want to go wash. They catch all boys, woman them. They put, even for rainy season, they go put all man, woman for mud. They rob what people them for mud, beat what people them, and then carry someone them, put them for their army truck, for their gendarme truck, for their police truck, and then the families they go now, they go pay ransom. This war be don't start the war for subjugation, the war for force the Ambazonian people them into total submission, so that Cameroon it will take over our land. It be don't start a long time ago. Wetin happened for 2016. After Paul Biya don't stay for power by 2016 for 35 years, Paul Biya not be fit for deliver anything meaningful for his own people then. That shame. First of all, a few years before that, the Boko Haram don't start. And now evidence, they say the Nigerian government, the people the way they make up the Nigerian government, they be responsible for create Boko Haram as a means for them, for the take money from the international community, so they get the one fight terrorism. So you feel also talk say evidence day say Paul Biya it be responsible for introducing Boko Haram in connection with the killers, the butchers within Nigeria. For them, for the get money from the international community, say they fight terrorism because they not be fit for provide for their people them. So these tyrants, they create conflict, they engineer violence as a means for them for maintain power and for beg money for the international community, say they want to resolve problems and will not be at them because them. The war for Ambazonia now part of the calculating excuses for divert the attention of the international community for Paul Biya in 41 years at the time for 2016, 35 years in power. It not be fit for give people them water, it not be fit for give people them roads, it not be fit for build schools for people them. They carry all the money, they bankrupt the country, they carry all the money, they go put them for foreign bank accounts. They leave the people them under starvation, under poverty, under misery. For the failure for not develop their people, for their people say their people they not get hope, for the fact say they not get lights, for the fact say their people that they live in misery, they need for divert the attention of their people them. So they need for find a scapegoat. They use the Ambazonia conflict as a scapegoat for Paul Biya for deflect from 35 years of failure, so that the people of Cameroon they no go feel rise up for hold Paul Biya accountable. So we therefore divert their attention by declaring war on their Ambazonia people and use the war as the excuse as to why the country is not developed. So that they will blame now that the Ambazonian people, saying that because they rise up, because of the conflict, the country now, it get for go to borrow money, they use the war as a means for them to go borrow more money from the international community, and then give their people with so much debt on top of the poverty where they don't create, on top of all the money where they don't embezzle. This war, where they declare, now partly a deflection of 41 years of absolute catastrophic failure. Number two, now an excuse, a justification for the Ambazonian people them, for waiting they be doing for the Bamileke people them. For Bia discover say, why eager for dialogue, why they go for revisit the document for see how they fix the two people them for live together under Cameroon. You no need for doing, because the creation of the Cameroon state, the foundation of Cameroon state, it be founded in violence, it be founded in brutality, it be founded in genocide, it be founded in massacre. So once then they be fit for use massacre, genocide, violence for subjugate the people of Cameroon, so that they no go fit get a true independence, so that they no go fit build a state of their own. They realize and say, what did they do for the Bamileke? It be work. And so till today, the Cameroonian people them, that genocide, that massacre, where they kill 400,000 Bamilekes. They caught woman their body. I beg, una excuse my language. I get for be very descriptive for make this discussion may be very meaningful. Because na serious moments. You know? They caught woman their body. They put them for stick. They hang up for their town. They caught man picking their head. They caught woman their head. They caught picking their head. They put them for stick. They hang them for their market square. For teach the people of Cameroon, saying that the thing this way go happen for you if you ever rise up. Till today, the people of Cameroon, if you don't see them, number one, lazy. Number two, very fearful. Number three, they just did them. Okay? So, now the culture that way they create them. They create a culture of fear, a culture of timidity, a culture of laziness, a culture for say people they accept poverty normal. People they accept corruption as normal. They accept incompetence as normal. They accept violence as normal. They accept terrorism as normal. Like Tinepo be creating for them. They put this fear. They don't take over the lives of the Cameroonese people. Then he work for Yanaijo. He want to use that playbook. Say for once and for all, he go silence these people. Then
Yes.
it declared that war to be declared part 2 of the reason why Pobia declared that war. Now for dispossessed the Ambazonian people them of the land. Now for displaced the Ambazonian people them, so that they go push the Cameroonese citizens, they can occupy the main centers of Ambazonia. The place where they overfind for Ambazonia. They will dispossess our people them, they forcefully displace our people them, bring Cameroonese where they can take over. So that once they dominate you for the main areas where money they go dominate you economically, they dominate you for strategic land possession, they dominate you for governance, they dominate you culturally, they dominate you legally, they dominate you militarily. They don't take over your life. So 2016, it be reached at the peak where they be one now for fully execute that strategy, for exterminate the Ambazonia people. 2016, it be been at the time where 4BR now say, okay, now the time this will go for implement this strategy by full force. So they launched this campaign of massacre and genocide on the Ambazonian people them, for dispossess them, for finish them, for scatter them, for move all them. All right. That's why 1 year later, they signed a decree for move people them from 30-something villages in the state of Manu. The place where you got the best timber. They got the best timber. They say, make all man come out. Till today, that decision is still be in effect. All the killings from Manu, we will go get into details when we come for what happened on Manfi just yesterday. All the killings of Manu are part of that campaign for the dispossession of the Ambazonian people. All the massacres, whether the key were picking for Kumba, for Ngabu, for Manfi, for all across the Ambazonia territory, are part of the campaign for ethnically eliminate the Ambazonian people them, for La Republic to take over the land. Now they plan this.
Yeah.
Now they plan this. So any Ambazonia where you shit on for day, you the think say they fight na Amba boys. They need to fight Amba boys. They be after your soul. They be after your life. They be after your head. They be after your spirit. They be after everything. Ambazonia.
Hey, Papa, this is you did broken down. Then I even understand. I mean, say all these things like I never thought about some of it or what you're saying, and it is clear now. And that's why Ambazonian people, please, when I listen to what our spokesman is saying, that is what they've researched. They've followed all these things. When you see them like this, you know they know every detail what is happening, what did happen for La Republique, which way that La Republique they try to do to us, and that's why this they are standing tight. They did the shake no day. You see, they did the shake. People let me throw top. Yeah, Papa.
I mean,
yes.
We'll be picking them. We'll be picking them for Ambazonia Manide.
Yes.
Not be so.
Yes.
We'll be picking them for Ambazonia Manide.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So we'll be brain box.
Yes. Brain box. I don't know. We'll have a brain box. No, you want to talk of the whole that now they be brain box. Now only the Ambazonians, they have it, the knowledge. They think that they go put it inside bottle, the titan. But we're picking them. When I say no, we not gonna be that way. And those are them. They are brain boxes. So in Ambazonian people, they don't worry. That's why sometimes we say, hey, this man said it's because the too much brain. It's just too much. It's too much for we. We too get them.
Mommy. Look, we'll be so sophisticated.
I know. I'm picking them here.
Would it dribble La Republique?
Yeah.
Like Maradona.
Yeah.
Right?
It's true.
Would it dribble La Republique? They don't know what it. That's why
For
they go up the campaign.
Yeah.
If you see what they don't do. After they declare this campaign, we understand what they try for doing.
Yeah.
We circumvent them. We surround them, and then we put another ring for them, and then we put another ring for them, and then they come. They say, "Oh, well, that one need to work. Oh, now, how do they call that thing? Now disarmament." They say, "Oh, okay." Yeah. We don't launch disarmament, okay? So that they tell the international community, say, okay, they don't. That war don't finish. Now they do disarmament. Then that one fail. Okay, you declare war, and then now you can't declare again disarmament. The man will declare war, can't declare disarmament. Okay, then that one fail. They say, oh, you know something? Make we tell the international community now say that problem this so like problem of language, so that we twist the international community ahead because we know one minute come there. We know one minute the
Yes.
international community
They
it
can't
come.
see what it go.
We
Yes.
know one minute can't see what they go on. We know one minute
Yeah.
can't discover what they do.
What will
So
do,
you see all
yes.
this armament commission, bilingualism, multiculturalism commission, all these things them. Now the wayo will la Republic it take them for push the international community. We not come. We not come.
Yeah.
Because
Yes. So when
la
they get it
Republic
all
once the international
together.
community know waiting la Republic they do am. La
Yeah.
Republic ban cut internet. It cut internet for do all these
Yes.
things in darkness.
Hey, Ambazonia, una do still una pop out like this thing. You people are strong.
Before, once we already know, we start for pop them. We start for pop them. Dr. Abba tell them, not be this time. You
Yes.
touch my people, you pay price.
Yes.
Dr. Akwanga tell them, you touch
Yes.
our people, you pay price.
Yes.
Public start for pay price. They become so confused for them for prevent the international community from coming. They redefine the problem. They say a language problem. So then they will create multiculturalism and bilingualism commission for address the language problem and the misunderstanding between the two people. Then. Why did they do this thing? For back, they did dispossess our people. Then. For back, they did take the land. They did kill. They did burn house them. They did drive our people. Then. For back. Once we know their intention, their master plan, we develop tactics, ideologies, strategy, means, methods for fight them, whether not for spirituality, whether not on air, whether not physical, whether not by hand or by spear or by bullet or by knife, whether not by stick, whether not by devil, whether not by juju, whether not by odeshi, any means necessary. And all means necessary. We launch out. La Republic, they sleep for night. Soldier, they sleep for night. They woke up, they start for dream, they start for holla. They should also for checkpoint. Some collapse by itself. It go just fly for air. Can't cut person. I mean, what do you think say go happen? What do you think say go happen for the other two? The way they shit for corner there.
Don't scream at
You see don't. You only see machine. You see also you only see machine. Machine they can't pass and no man no dey on top of that machine.
You scream. You surrender. You run. You go.
I mean, Ambazonia, we powerful.
Yes. No. Una papa. Una small so 2 cubes of sugar. They don't. It's what I say. The grain melt. Papa. They become. The 2 cubes of sugar. It don't pass them now. It don't pass them. Una don't deny for melt. Una don't deny. Una really deny. Una mean business. Oh, my Ambazonia. Oh, I'm so happy that I'm from that area. Ambazonia. Proud people. But I will ask you, I'll go for the third question, Papa.
Let me write on.
Yes. My third question, I say, do other group have forces on the ground and also fighting the Republic, or it is just the ADF and exciting loose fighters? Tell me for that. And I'll ask you, there's another question for that number 3 where I will follow up. Wait, I will follow up. But I want to ask you some other question, which is, my next question is concerning a recent attack in the ADF Mola base.
No, mommy, before
The
we go for the, I
Ambazonia,
think, mommy,
yes.
before we go for that
Uh,
one, that
yes.
question we don't
You
ask me that question three again
the
because
first
I want
one.
to write them down to answer them because it's very important.
The first question. The other question. Okay. The
That
other
question
question.
three.
That question
Question number
three.
three, we ask them. Ask them again.
Number three is do other groups have forces on the ground and also fighting La Republic, or it's just ADF and existing loose forces where they fight fighters? Youth, that's what I asked.
All right, mommy, before I
Okay.
answer that question, a video be come out.
Yes, I want the video there. I will tell you the video. I will ask then ask you from the video. Yes, there's a
Yes.
video there. I want to play that video.
Be possible, you made a play with that video.
Okay, yes, okay, Papa. Yes.
When they play the video, then I can't answer this question.
Okay, Papa. Yes. Okay. Audio. I beg, please, can you play me that audio? It's a video. Yes. Yes.
ma'am.
So I want you to help me and play that that video, please.
Sako win as the president of Southern Cameroun, Ambazonia. It term for office between 2 years. Make una listen because I was part of when he was appointed as the president, when his nomination came in. We be put and say he will get 2 year tenure. After that 2 year, we go watch it. We see his stability. How will it be? How effective will it be? Wait till don't cause and wait till be the effect we don't put them inside the struggle. Then we will make another election for voting or we vote another person. Because we don't get example for what will happen for Seseseko. Una listen. At the talk, let person way I be part of what will happen. No be say at the talk lie. Time where he want take power, there was no money involved in the coffers. He brought what they call, he bring what they call and say, my trip to Boya. He bring that my trip to Boya, we support them. We say, okay, now the way that we raise money, because Scapac, they don't fall. Milan, they don't carry the money for Scapac, they disappear. So no be want me everybody know what they happen inside the bank for Southern Cameroon and then the treasury. So we say no, we not run the country like that. Now the way we go create this my trip to Boya. Waiting the be raised for my trip to Boya was close to $1 million. I'm talking because I know. The only money will not be come in. Now the money for South Africa. I hope everybody be here and everybody will be for Restoration Council knows I talk the truth. The money will be can reach for their hand will be $878,000. For that money, the only money will not say Sako use them. Now the money where they give for barrister through John So, that criminal where they will see for day. If you take $150,000, say may they follow the case for Seseseko and the cabinet members and make it pay part of the lawyers for Nigeria. He take that money, he chop him, he won. He no pay even the lawyer then two way they work with he. He run come America because he no say money they come off for day for IG. He chop him. Money for defense. 500,000 will come off for that coffers. Say go for defense. They no buy one gun. No one material. They no buy them. No one. Southern Cameroon, una listen. No one. If someone want challenge me, make her challenge me. The boys for Ground Zero no get any money from this my trip to Boya money. Only thing we will know about that money, now money where they get for lawyer. That money disappear. See today. The other money they say they give.
All right. When La Republic declared war on the Ambazonian people, for cover up, which they've done for a long time ago, and for intensify the campaign for exterminate, for ethnically cleanse and take over the land, the rich land, the fertile land, the land of abundance, the land of milk and honey. The reason why they kill our people them now for take over the rich land. The reason why they push our people them out, make them become refugees. Now for take over the rich land of abundance. The reason why they drive our people them from their communities and terrorize them. Now for take over the rich land. Now for bring La Republic citizens, may they can't occupy the land. They call and say settlement. May they can't settle for the land. Now the policy that they don't take over Victoria, they don't take over places like Boya, the strategic places, parts of Bamenda, all the strategic places, most of the land for CDC, they don't cut them all. They create towns, villages, small city them. All the area them where they did for near the coastal, where they face the sea, where they will get better house, better climate. They don't take them all. They put La Republique. They put La Republique chiefs. When self-defense be launched, La Republique realize and say their strategy for weakening the Ambazonia people them don't fail. And a new generation don't rise where it get a different thinking system for overcome La Republique a subjugation policy and strategy. Once we understand, say the purpose of the war now for ethnically cleanse the Ambazonian people them, dispossess them of the land, drive them out. If they not fit kill you, they go put policies, they make living conditions, they be so horrible, where it be intolerable for you, you go run. The Ambazonia, Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, a reasoner. If we continue with this ideology of 1961, where were people, they go shidon, they want to talk about an act of union, and they not be build any forces, intelligence forces, police forces, military forces, for defend those institutions. They go there, now what they call and say, the force of argument. So they be a very peaceful people, we be a very peaceful people, and so we just trust La Republique. So they not defend our institutions, they come out, they want to go make an act of union with person where they already create their own military, they create their own gendarmes, they create their own police, they create their own intelligence services. You want to go make an act of union with person where you already get everything, you get nothing.
Yeah.
Moving forward, once the war start, Biano say their strategy for take over Ambazonia militarily, it don't fail. Dr. Cho, a wisdom for invoke the Ambazonian people their right for self-defense. Now the first time that where a generation it don't rise up for actually confront Cameroon for the way Cameroon be need for be confronted. For confront the dispossession of our land. For confront the dispossession of our people then. For confront the forceful displacement of our people then. Once Dr. Cho come up after decades of research and studying Cameroon methodology of subjugation, they therefore come up with a higher strategy a more superior strategy, a more superior thinking system, a system of thinking where he override Cameroon in methods, operations, and tactics. Once they launch them, they make them a grassroots strategy so that it no go be centralized. Because if you make them a centralized strategy, the enemy, it go come for the head, it take the main forces, the main faces, the main generals, and then everything will collapse. So they create a process where they make them a grassroots strategy. They give them a nationalism, they give them a code of conduct, they give them a belief system, they build patriotism inside of them. They tell them the reason why they fight. They tell them, you fight now for stop Cameroon, make it not dispossess our people. You fight now for stop the massacre and the genocide on our people. You stop now for once and for all, for put an end to this humiliation where we find ourselves inside as human beings. You fight now for defend the land, defend the people, protect the people, defend the land. It will be very clear who the enemy be and the purpose where forces they rise up for fight. They get specific responsibilities and an attitude where they go about. Once La Republique understand what it don't happen, La Republique get for go back for do what he do in no best. For create counter groups. They use the CPDM elites. These people, this group of persons where they don't exist since 1961. The notion of the force of argument. These people don't be entitled. Remember, the occupation became an opportunity for all these people then. La Republique not be fit for govern the land without Ambazonia. La Republique put Ambazonia for front. They use the Fonchas, they use the Munas, they use all those elites. Then they therefore create a class, a social class of elites. For every village, probably they select 1, 2, or 3, or 4, and they make them the people they get better job within the government, better job to manage a government industrial company. Either they appoint you a minister, they appoint you a director, but in some form or shape, you must become a member of the CPDM party, and then they give you a government. You owe your loyalty totally to Pobia, 100%. And for every election, you must guarantee, say, your village, for maintain your elitism, your class, your status, your money, you must guarantee 100% victory for Pobia. Pobia need the campaign. Election the reach, Pobia need the worker from province to province or region to region for campaign. It don't create a whole network of enablers, of fraudsters, of thieves, of gangsters, where they must guarantee continuity of Pobia and themselves. So these people don't benefit so much when the resistance start, when the revolution start, and then it become a liberation struggle. They get for activate the cells. They get for activate these people then and tell them, so we tell una. We don't want una. Say, look, if the day where una go live on, the radicals, the nationalists, they woke up, una go lost power. Una go lost una elitism. Una go lost una fame. Una go lost una money. Now imagine these people then, where they don't groom them, they train them into for be corrupt, bribery and corruption and violence as a tool to maintain their elitism and power. They don't groom them from 1960 so they carry to 2016. Now you tell me, what's go happen when a new generation rise up for engineer change? Once they launch self-defense, Mr. Bia therefore call an emergency meeting with all these networks. Tell them, say, if we not create counter movements, counter voices, now we not go lost, not be me. Now we not go be disgrace. I go move all una. Now them that the one can take over power. Usa una go be. So they woke up all these demons and devils. Remember, one of the key persons where he championed the creation of the IG. The Success Congo. Success Congo be one of a criminal, a conman, a 419er, a thief. Now the pushy for bring Ayotabe and come present he as the president. For choosy. La République create counter groups for counter the nationalist movements. The CPDM elites, they go for create their own groups for talk say them they stand up for this. And they put plenty money for them. The colonial state, it take money, give them through a CPDM elite network, using tribalism, for they create a TV, they give them for these people then. May they get a bigger microphone where it go overshadow the opponents of self-defense. Then they multiply them. Just like when election they come for La République, when they create SDF, and it became the main opposition party for threatening the CPDM regime and Paul Biya, he go buy people them, he go for the north, he go for Marua, he go for Garoua, he go for Ngaoundéré, he go for all the provinces of La République du Cameroun, he go carry money, he give them for influential people them within these communities for create their own party as sub-parties under the CPDM. For take away the voice of SDF. So when they talk say multi-partyism, it be been a strategy for reduce the power of the SDF. So that when they create 200 more parties, no matter how much SDF in popularity there, now you get other 200 voices.
Yes.
Okay? They use that same strategy. They come within the Ambazonia liberation struggle. These Ambazonia Anglophone elites, I call them Anglophones because they are not Ambazonians. This group of people then, where Paul Biya don't groom them, they train them, they don't gain the pride, the prestige, they accumulate money, they accumulate power, they accumulate fame. They feel say their power get for be lost. So they get for create their own proxy power groups. They get for create their own proxy power base. For kill the aspiration of Ambazonia independence. For push counter agendas. So that Ambazonia they go be pulled apart into so many directions. These things now works of Cameroon. So that these other mega voices, because now they get a mega speaker. Ambazonia they never get a TV. Now for the first time, they can't give them something. Cameroon always tell them, government, whom? Government, a very hypnotic word, a vague word, vague concept. What will be the purpose of that government? You don't know. What will be the reason for that government? You don't know. What will be the purpose of the existence of that government? Nobody ever tell you. All right? Government. Woke up one night, they tell you, say, you get a government, you get a president, and they give them a megaphone. Immediately, the colonials together all these elites, but they push that agenda for front, so that they continuously push the narrative of the force of argument. So that Ambazonia they go remain for big grammar, for big talk, wear coat, can't stand in front of them, make big talk. In the background, there is nothing to eat.
Yeah.
The only thing that for buy time for Paul Biya, make a military, it continue for make penetration on the ground. And for these colonial CPDM elites, for them now, for the go within the community and start for buy people them, create their own fake amber boys. So why did he create the proxy political groups for counter the nationalist movements, so that they continue to push the old ideology of the force of argument? We get a sense of direction, don't know what they stand for, so that the only thing I say, they don't want violence. They don't believe in guns, they don't believe in weapons, they don't believe in war, and they need to tell you what they believe in and what they stand for. Then they say, oh, the boys on the ground must come under them. First of all, one war, one fight, one forces, like gun. But then you said all the forces on the ground, now you now be government, they must come under you.
Yeah.
All right. So what happen? What happen now? As I don't explain it for all now, these counter voices, they push Ambazonia in so many different directions. Back to the question: not only ADF fight, or
Yes.
other movement forces on the ground.
Yeah.
According to what I don't tell you now, La Republic make sure say all these groups we engineer their creation. Whether the people the way they put them for they know or they don't know, La Republic engineer their creation for divide the Ambazonian people them so that they not pursue self-defense. For all the 5 IG groups, first of all, make I introduce myself for any person who don't know me. My name is Lucas Asu. Anything I talk today, call me, make me and you debate them on TV.
Yeah.
Or for the last 7 years, now the reason that the IG groups, all the 5 IG groups, they never put a force will be directly under them.
Yeah. They don't even
La
have a
Republic,
force.
it makes sure say they're not involved for self-defense, but make they take control of self-defense. Not be involved for self-defense, but I want make they take control of self-defense so that we can kill them. Because
that's what I was saying.
La Republic understand from 1961, so they carry for 2016. La Republic is already emasculate. That means say it don't castrate all Ambazonian men with a stand up say political leaders and they talk Ambazonia.
Yeah.
La Republic don't castrate them. So they not be get waiting for fit stand. Say they fight for Ambazonia. That's why they go only talk say the one. They not the argument. Oh, what case be so right? We don't need for fight. Oh, what case be so just? No, everything.
Yeah.
They burn down 1,000 villages. They don't burn down 1,000 villages
every day.
They don't kill more than 25,000. They roast Mami them alive. You don't ever see any of those people. They woke up for mobilize the Ambazonians and generate a sense of response to this massacre on our people. That's the work of the enemy. Now, when people the way they understand the enemy, they create a force, they inspire armed resistance. La Republic therefore make all these groups them they take their energy and their attention, they focus them on the nationalist movement and make them their enemy and not La Republic.
Exactly.
In order for leave Ambazonians in a state where they will talk say the struggle is struggling.
Okay.
All these things, they be engineered, sponsored, promoted by the enemy, and they only use the people they put them for front as remote control. Ambazonians they want independence. Ambazonians they want freedom. Ambazonians they want end Cameroon's occupation. But they must understand the work of the enemy. They must understand why the 5 IGs, none of them, it don't mobilize our people them and come out clearly for stand for self-defense, even for their own states where they come out. Ayoktabe come out for Manu. Now, one of the states in that, where they don't be 100% surrender back to La Republique. Then the proxy forces, where La Republique don't create them for Manu, for stop the nationalist forces, may they not operate for Manu. They return now the kill the Ambazonians on behalf of La Republique. La Republique will use them now against the Ambazonian people then. So, the Ambazonia Defense Forces, now one of the 2 only nationalist forces where they exist for the territory.
Yes.
The ADF, now the biggest force where they create them for the foundation of nationalism. It exists for 9 states. The second one, Nasokadef. It be primarily for Fako and for Meme. And not talk to other forces that need to exist. Every other group on the ground, now a loose group, it not get any political affiliation. But the political prostitutes, okay? The political prostitutes, they use them for mask, say they stand for Ambazonia. They use these loose groups on the ground for talk say, they go give them $1,000, they give them small money, La Republique need to give, leave and make they give money. That's why Wunja can't confess. Wait till Wunja a confession. Now wait till I don't warn the Ambazonian people them since 2018 when Sako came in. I tell Ambazonians this. I warn what people there. I talk about the intentions of these groups. I said no put stick for ground. During that period between 2018 and 2021, about 681 forces with these IG group force them, they come under them, where they call themselves restoration forces. They wipe them so all out because of that frustration. So the intention, you take all the money, you prevent the nationalist movement, but they not contribute. By the way, most of that money will be contributed by CPDM colonial elites for push this agenda, so that they soak the money from the nationalist movement and give them implanted, infiltrated agents created near Cameroun, so that they will take this money. The money no go for ground. They go chop them, frustrate the forces on the ground, so that La Republique wipe everybody out. Then the liberation, the armed resistance struggle, it go fail. La Republique will declare victory and talk say don't win the war. Ambazonians, they will become like the Bamili case.
Hey!
Ambazonians will become like the Camerooners. Now, once La Republique do that one, La Republique would dictate the terms of the occupation.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So now, wait till I tell what people there. Now, based on sound judgment, based on evidence, not be now wait till I talk. Why they would take like this? The figures and this. Wait till they talk. They say the money will be one. That means the total money now close to 1 million. More talk saying so they be talk. They say now close to 1 million. And then they say out of that money, 150,000 be supposed to pay legal fees That means say the lawyer then for Nigeria where
For
they
legal for
work
not
for,
being for. Yeah,
and
not
the
for
one where they work,
weapon.
and the one where they did for La Republique, they work for the Ayokabe their case. Their money, if it a $150,000, $150,000 na 75 million. Ma talk am again.
Hey.
$150,000 na 75 million. 75 million, you go buy 75 guns. 75 million, it go buy 75 guns for armed forces for one state. Okay, man, leave that one for the first. They chop that one. They don't pay the lawyer their fee. The money, they talk to the money for guns. Now 500,000. 500,000, it go equip 250 fighters with powerful assault rifle. 250 guns who they supposed to go on the ground. Why they chop the money? They be consistent with the analysis. I don't provide them for now. That the public know what this engineered proxy group, they buy guns. So that's why they raise this money, the chopper. That they walk enemy. You must understand the tactics of the enemy. 7 years later, ask yourself, why Ayoktabe Yerima IG group, Sako group, Anus group, Marianata group, Tita group, why none of them, they don't put a force under their name?
Yeah.
And the small forces now they remember, the small loose forces where they remember for ground, now with them they try for controlling. And by controlling them, they only give them a chop. So that those boys are now once in a while they will call their name.
Yes.
But they know they under. So what you see the happen on the ground. That's why all the noise with the ear on social media. Dr. Cho, ADF, AGOFC, na Paul Bia, La Republique, they scream that noise. Because now the only thing left for the Ambazonian people there. They fight now, now the only thing left.
Yes.
Okay? They fight now, now the only thing left. The 5 IG groups and La République du Cameroun. They fight now, now the only thing left. The only thing we remember for defend the dignity of the Ambazonian people there. Cameroon don't infiltrate and take over all the other movements. It control them. Evidence of it, again, it happened for this summer we just passed. They create, through the CDN, they are yoke Yerima group. They bring the SCNC, they bring the consortium, and they bring all the 1 or 2 persons groups. They carry themselves. Say they want to go for, they don't change themselves from Ambazonia to Southern Cameroons.
Yeah.
All, the Southern Cameroons People's Conference. It not be again Ambazonian People's Conference. Now the Southern Conference. When they go for, they come for Toronto here. 3 NGOs will they be created by Paul Bia and Diongute. They come out Yaoundé and Douala. They can't attend them. They start for the demands. We Paul Bia the make them. The end of Ghost Town. The end of colonial school boycott. And the end of Monday Ghost Town. The end of colonial school boycott. And the end of the lockdowns. Yeah. It talks in Naidi disturb the economy. Naidi make Ambazonia they still gain voice. Now with these groups where they be created by Diongute and Paul Bia, they come out Yaoundé. They call the Cameroon Women's Movement and other groups. They come out. They come for this conference. They can't attend them. Now the things and that, now the demands and that they make them. For they, so if you go on and on and on and on and on and on, the deal for CDC. By the way, the forces for FACO, they put those forces for FACO. They put the forces for FACO. They collect. They be asked for 1 billion CFA. so that they no go agree make any other force. They can't fight La Republique for FACO. Okay? Those forces, they collect 650 million CFA from the Cameroon government and CDC for guarantee, say, no other force, they go come for FACO and exist for FACO.
Mimi, therefore, is the CDC deal. Dr. Samuel Komesago cannot say it did not exist because I took it to him.
Okay? So they've created forces for FACO, proxy forces, not be for fight for liberate FACO from La Republique, but not for prevent the nationalist forces, make them not operate for FACO, and make them not fight La Republique du Cameroun for FACO, so that they go help La Republique du Cameroun bring back city to full capacity of operation, so that La Republique it will start to make billions, and they will use those billions for be able for intensify occupational governance and fund the war. Who are they fighting for?
Oh, Papa God.
Now,
You don't broke up.
make a genuine fight as a day on the ground. They're not under any political leadership, but they stand for fight for Ambazonia. So which I don't talk, say all other forces will not be under AGOFC or ADF. They need to stand for fight for Ambazonia. However, some they be used by La Republique du Cameroun, especially for the state of Manu. They don't be infiltrated and taken over and being controlled by the Cameroon bees. The massacre that they commit them. Now La Republique, just as I don't explain them. Now La Republique they run these things in the background. The massacre that they commit them, even till now, for Manu and across Ambazonia, using the name Ambazonia, not been Ambazonia they commit them. Now La Republique they for back, they push those things. People go do those things without whether they know the consequences or they know the consequences. But now La Republique they engineer them for make sure say wait till La Republique they do them. That means say now La Republique they take these loose forces, they infiltrate them and they put B the day inside. So you did there, you the chop will be, you the live will be, and that B they push make you go do these things without knowing saying a B. They call and say intelligence operatives. All right. When they do these things, they go can't scream amber for make the people they may they hate themselves, for make the people they may they hate the one way they fight for them, because they will take these bad people them, they will take these criminals, they will take these murderers, they equate them and associate them with Ambazonian fighters. Most of the forces on the ground, they be independent, that is fight for Ambazonia. Some of them, they be used as proxy forces to fight against, for commit crimes, punish the population, terrorize the population, which did happen across Akwaya, which did happen across Bukilan, and it be done by Ambazonian forces. It be done by proxy forces, sponsored, engineered, sponsored, paid by CPDM colonial elites for chase the Ambazonian people them from their village for fulfilled the mission and the purpose of La Republique occupation for dispossess our people then.
Wow. Ambazonians, I hope so when I hear what it where the spokesman of AGOFC, it tell una, it broke them all down for una. So make una hear them. I beg, please share. As you see, share. So all worldwide, make Ambazonians they listen to this. This is very, very important for know where will you go. Yes. My next
by the
question,
way, mommy, by the
yes,
way,
Papa.
talking for you.
Yeah.
Any man where he get a contrary evidence on which I don't talk for here. Any man where he get evidence, say any of the IG groups, they get a force publicly known as an IG force directly under the IG group. And that IG group, it don't buy 30 sticks, 50 sticks. It put them on the ground. Bring the evidence here. Bring the evidence, put them in the public. I will give you $1,000.
Ha. So that's how confident you are. Just to tell you to
1,000,000%. The reason why
Wow.
they talk this thing, the reason matter when I want,
yes.
we get to be very firm and stand on the truth.
Yeah.
I come up
It's
for money.
about time.
All that people, they would kill them for October, for Manfe. And mommy them would erase me.
Where?
And for the quarter where I grow up.
Yes, Papa. I'm
For the
sorry.
quarter where I grow up, I go primary school, I go secondary school.
Where?
All the people where they kill them. All the houses where they burn them. The house them
Oh,
for my
no.
neighbor them. For my mommy them. All the villages for Manu, where since 2018 till now,
Yeah,
any
that's
man we
true.
want touch a food, La Republique go send people them. They send these proxy forces. May they go drive all man. Beat people, then kill people, then burn houses. I grew up for those communities. I be picking from Kajifu. I be picking from Manfe. I go primary school for that town. I go secondary school for that town. Now when mommy then that they kill them. I know we can't stand for a year. When we mommy them, the village will accommodate, including my own big mommy, where it did 2 years for reach 100 years. My big mommy did 98 years. Today, since 2018 till today, they don't go drive it for your own village where it did it. The only place where you know I'm like home.
Oh,
They don't go drive all the 3,000 something people them. It need only happen for Boki land. It happen all across Ambazonians. For witty. Because people they leave them. That the public use them as political ping pongs against Ambazonians, against the liberation struggle. Today, according to UN record, we got 750,000. I'm not talking 750 people. I say 750,000 of one mommy them, or papa them, or picking them. They not get a place to stay. They stay for bush. They don't push some. Go back into the hands of the enemy for the back chop for the enemy. Push some to Nigeria. They sleep for floor. They sleep for streets. While sisters they do prostitution for La Republique and for Nigeria for survive. People with dignity, they don't become international beggars. La Republique now a people where they not fit for carry the tea for their streets. How they go can't defeat Ambazonia?
exactly.
If you get love, every day, this phone, I dey talk with minimum 100 Ambazonians on the ground. Mommy them, papa them. This Christmas we passed. Me and my family will do our best.
Mm-hmm.
We'll care and support as many as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Within our means. What people not deserve for the suffer. What people not deserve for be refugees. What people not deserve for being La Republique concentration camps. What families they not deserve for the stay for bush like animals. When they be so rich,
Where?
when they be so endowed, because Cameroon, Ambazonians are given this education. this truth. We must speak the truth for our people them, for reclaim their dignity. The big book talks say, know the truth and it shall set you free.
We'll set you free.
We must speak the truth to ourselves. We don't need to mask the deception, the manipulation, the emptiness, for integrity, for protect. When our people they die, I don't give you statistics. You get 750,000 of our people them that they sleep for bush. Tell me, mommy.
Yeah.
You care about those people then. You care about those who are mommy them. You care about who are picking them. You care about who are papa them. 750,000 of them. You go feel sleep at night. When you see all this empty manipulation.
Yeah.
When it be so easy for we for rally our people them. Focus on La Republique and end this thing. But what people they must understand the game of the enemy. For use Ambazonians. For keep the struggling from struggling.
Yeah. That's the most hateful
There
thing.
is-
I mean, the painful thing. For use us.
Now, if you be me, you do my place. You see what you are the see. You experience what you are the experiencer. You hear what you are the hear. You feel what you are the feel. You woke up morning time. You get mommy the cry. Say they never chop for 2 days.
Yeah.
Some papa will also tell you how they
Yeah.
live for bush. They
Yeah.
ask you make you only send them small rice.
Yes.
Or make you help, make they go treat some family. Or some brother and sister don't die for Nigeria and they find way for bring a body back
Yeah.
so that they can pay for village. And then La Republique proxy forces, they no go still agree, make they carry people, they don't drive them from their village, may they even go bury the dead ones for their own village. And you go tell me, say you go cover you wait what now wait I want make I can't cover them for una.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What people deserve better. The Ambazonia Governing Council, they don't stand for deliver better. Dr. Choluka Sayaba, a man of truth, a man of principles. That's why they don't gang up and recruit all sorts of agents. The reason why when you hear the name Ayaba, the egg of C and the ADF, because now the only thing now La Republique no say it disturb you from taking over the territory.
Exactly. 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 So, Ground Zero, Ambazonians, make una understand why every day when I hear for every day for everywhere, forums, Facebook, everywhere, Ayaba, AGF. It's because they want to put them down. They just want to squash. They try all means to eliminate them. May they go away. So may they take over back the Cameroon, may the fight be over. But because Dr. Ayaba and the AGOFC, the ADF, they don't stand for the truth. For the truth of Ambazonian must be free, independent for Ambazonian. And that's why they are so upset. And that is why.
I just get a report right now. I don't get a report from one of our comrades for online. It talks say the Internal Revenue Services of the United States. That means say the tax department of the United States government. The assessment will be make up of my trip to Boya documents. It shows say my trip to Boya it be generate $1.4 million.
1.4 million. You know how much that is?
1.4 million US dollars. 1.4 million US dollars. Chopper. By the way, for Ambazonia, so they don't know 1.4 million US dollars. It means say na 700 million amber.
Hey, where is it? Then where is the money? Where is the money? All these IG groups, Sako, Ano, those are the people that you know that they squander the money. Where is it? Where is it? If you are working for Ambazonians, if you are for Ambazonians, what did you do with the money? Did you buy weapons? Did you feed those our soldiers? What did you do?
And by the way, Mami, as we talk so,
Hmm? Yeah.
all the people there, where they don't be manipulated and deceived. This truth, it depends them. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand why this, which are the talk, it will make some of you go vex. I feel
Yes.
understand why una feel vex, because una take una trust, una gear for people them, and now over the years you discover say they don't betray you. So I understand why you feel vex. It not be too late. Once you discover your errors, you discover say you be make mistake, and you know be make that mistake deliberately, and because you know be get the right information. But
Yeah.
now we know say your trust don't be betrayed, and you don't understand the game of the enemy for use for make Ambazonia may not be free. Now you get for do course correction. Realize your mistake, withdraw your trust, acknowledge the loss, and take your patriotism, your love, where you beget for Ambazonia, put them for which you don't stand the test of time. The Ambazonia Governing Council. The worst
Yes.
mistake any Ambazonia fi make am. Now for talk say because those other people they betray them, they go give up on the dignity, the lives of our people then. No, not be so.
Yeah.
Because you never give up for your own life. Even when you go make business, that business fail. You not talk say you don't fail for life and therefore you could just give up. You learn from that business. You realize I say maybe now the other people them way you begin your money for them, that they make you fail. Not be you but one fail. And
Yeah.
you make adjustment, you learn, you gain wisdom, you gain experiences. They make you think different and you take different set of actions. Inevitably, you will always succeed for life. If you learn from your mistakes, you make a better judgment, you take those experience, may they guide your decision making process. Not live and may they take you for granted. Not live and may they use you, and not live and may they frustrate you. You get a love for freedom. You get a love for the dignity of our people. Them. You get a love for one say, make we be free. Please rededicate and redirect your focus. Can support which it work and which it give we the glory. The Ambazonia Governing Council.
Oh, thank you. My next question, Papa. Now, my next question is concerning the recent attack on the ADF mother base. The Ambazonian people would like to know how it happened and also what is the state of our force at the moment.
Which happened 2 days ago.
Yes.
The attack for ADF headquarters. As I don't explain it for all our people then. The Ambazonia Defense Forces are the anchor of Ambazonian liberation. Because they create an for that purpose. From day one, it don't been at the primary target of the enemy. Now see what they do for October 1. Now see the kind of sacrifices. La République is focus. All the small forces them. They not be that much of a threat to La République because they not get an identity. Okay? They not get an identity we carry Ambazonia. So they not be that much of a threat. La République fit manage those insecurities. If you manage them, the threat now a force with a command and control under a direct political leadership. The threat now a force with a full command and control under a direct political leadership. We stand for the uncompromising independence of Ambazonia. From day one, it be founded on the charter. So the purpose for the creation of the Ambazonia Governing Council now for lead the independence of Ambazonia. The purpose for the creation of the Ambazonia Governing Council now for lead the liberation struggle for end Cameroon's occupation of Ambazonia. So they create the ADF now for champion through self-defense, for be the spear, the front head. That means say for lead the liberation of Ambazonia through one of the strategies, what they call and say self-defense, armed resistance. So La République from day one, it defied all other groups, but the primary target, including the primary target of the proxies, that the ADF. That's why when one of these infiltrators, what they call it Sako, it be come in and it be use my trip to Boya for manipulate all these other forces them. They engineer a campaign now for fight the ADF, destroy the ADF and take over the ADF so that all these other loose one them, it go just collapse. All right? That one fail.
Yes.
It don't fail. Everything La République don't try, it don't fail. As General Ivo talk, you feel bend the ADF, you twist them, you change color, you move them up, you move them down, you do whatever. You know if you destroy the ADF. You know if you destroy truth. You know if you destroy the will of a people. You know if you destroy something will be founded on justice. You know if you destroy something will be so pure. You feel hate them. You feel curse them. It be what it be. So that attack, La République don't realize them now. Since then, they say, look, they get for focus their energy, now for say, make they go after the mother base. Because the mother base is the pillar of resistance and leadership on the ground. The ADF mother base is the pillar of resistance and leadership in the territory.
Yeah.
They're not
I wanted
succeed.
to ask you something. Yes, that
They're
was
not
I said,
succeed.
how did La République military get close enough to invade the attack ADF mother base? How you said the Supreme Commander General Efran survived the assassination attempt. Was
You know,
he
La République
the
not
target
succeed.
of the attack?
Look, remember the Supreme Commander of this marvelous force. We don't withstand all kind threats, both external and internal. It don't survive all kind attempts. From the one way, what's it be named? That one way get big belly, way it did like it did pregnant. That one way the worker with success come. What's it be named? Nambere.
Nyambele. Yeah.
From the time when Nambere
Yes.
it be ambush General Efan, right?
Yeah.
The shooting for food.
Yes,
To
we saw that.
the time where he go for Bui, for go deliver weapons. Chacha and the rest, they receive instructions with the backup, with the attempt for killing. They shoot it 7 times for a back.
Yeah.
He survived.
Where?
Okay. Waiting you to see him, not be because the mother base not be strong. But remember, na war day, the enemy want prove a point. So they go do whatever it takes. The only thing will remain the symbol of hope. They go rather put all their resources, irrespective of the losses where they face them. They want prove a point. We don't prepare for these days. We don't prepare for these things. The forces, they don't be prepared for it. We will face such situations no matter how strong our defenses they be. Would the deal with the state will be backed by the international systems? It take them a long time for be able to reach there. Our forces, the fight. We lost 3 soldiers. How many La République was? The 2 helicopters, they can't carry their dead bodies. The Supreme Commander, he survived. ADF is still there, strong.
The
Right?
mother base is still. What about the mother base? The base is still strong.
If La Republic we take the mother base, you know, for don't see them for all over all over.
That's
social
the
media.
truth, my brother. I just want to be clear. I want to be clear. Let our people,
Mommy,
Oh
Mommy,
God.
when it come
Yes.
for winner,
Yes.
she
Signal day. Yes.
right?
Oh
Yeah,
Lord God.
we don't build 7 layers of leadership. Whether they take out General Effa, we pray make it not ever happen. But whether na you they take them, there are 7 layers of leadership we don't build them on the ground. The Ambazonia Defense Forces will never be defeated. Ambazonia no go ever be defeated by those drunkards.
Amen.
They go attack we go lost forces. Just like when they attack them, they go lost forces. Now war, right? Waiting no go happen. La Republic not get the means. La Republic not get the capacity. Not only for fight ADF. They not fit defeat ADF and they not fit defeat all the forces on the ground. Ambazonia do already prevail. Right now, La Republic they do na war, na agitation. Because they need for proof a point to Pobia. Things need to go well for them. They need a big fish. We go give La Republic a little bit small news. It go give the traitor small news. We'll get bad news for them. No news will be good news for La Republic. They not fit save La Republic. They not fit save the enablers. They not fit save the occupation. You fit kill 1 general, 7 more go emerged that very day.
Yeah. Wow.
But what would you do? But what would you do for La Republic on a daily basis? La Republic as a country, it no go ever for solve their problems. We don't put them inside. The whole world don't dig La Republic, put them inside. La Republic will ever come out inside that hole. Poor BICSF now. So the fee go up, they come down. The fee go attack the ADF mother base. We'll get another mother base within the mother base, inside the mother base. You feel attack one, and you think a mother base that. But there is mother base of the mother base within the mother base, inside the mother base.
Inside the mother base.
Immediately, we don't really prepare for the Republic. Waiting again.
Again, Papa. Hey, my brother.
We'll be able to see. We'll be the children of Ayaba, right?
Yes. Ha.
No shake.
Shake. No. For where, Papa? But another question is, Papa Maasu, there has been a recent increase of attacks from some of the funds who have exiled themselves since the start of this war. Why do you think there is now an increase in the verbal attack from those funds? And second, what is leadership doing about it?
Mommy, it be pitiful. It be pitiful. Now, shame of the highest order. For see kings they lower themselves into beggars of crumbs. Now see a people where they come up for a land of milk and honey. They live on a small Bulu boy where it take over a country, it run them to mud, it run them to the gutter. It turn kings, royals, into beggars of crumbs.
Yeah.
It turned them into tools of genocide. It turned them into tools of massacre. It turned them into tools of dispossession and forced displacement. It turned royals into tools of burnings of villages.
Yes.
It turned them into tools of rape.
Yeah.
It turned them into tools of massacres.
Mm.
It turned them into tools of pain and suffering on the same people they claim they are custodians of their cultures. Which culture? Which culture where you the work with the occupier for burn 1,000 villages? Which culture where you the work with the occupier for burn people their houses? You the work with the bees? You the work with the gendarmes? You the work with the colonial governor? You the work with the Tangajipol? You the work with the SDOs? They use una as tools for the destruction of our own people.
That's right.
Then, shame need to leave them. When the same occupier, we now, by the way, as I don't explain many times, especially this week, all the chiefs and the fawns, all the kings and the queens, the custodians of Ambazonian cultures and traditions and land, they don't be integrated into the Cameroon Ministry of Territorial Administration and Decentralization as paid officials of the Cameroon Occupation Governance System. The chiefs and fawns of Ambazonia, they don't be directly integrated as part and parcel of Cameroon Occupation Governance.
Yeah.
When you see this cry, by the way, most of them,
I want to say, yeah.
let me I beg my just finish something.
Yes, Papa.
These people, these chiefs and fawns, when their people they be attacked by foreign invaders.
Yeah.
First of all, the responsibility of a chief or fawn of Ambazonian royals, now you be the protector of the people then.
Exactly.
Now you be guarantee their peace and their security. Now you, through your village council, now you they protect them. Protect their culture, protect their dignity, protect their customs, protect their lives. Now, if a foreign invader come, those people throughout their lives, they don't depend upon you. Say, sure, in case of a problem, now you go stand for front for solving for them. When you excommunicate yourself to the land of the occupier, now tell me, now which land you defend? Now which culture you defend? Now which lives you defend? Now which tradition you defend? When you don't live from being a royal, a rich king, a respectable being with honor and all the dignity as a majesty, you go reduce yourself, you the kiss poor bia a shiho. Satan fire una.
Fire them, Papa. Fire them. I Adam. Fire. Yes. Let me ask you this question.
I mean, when you see them, they scream now.
Yes.
They scream because the privileges where they don't get them are instrument of the occupation, they don't lost them. The liberation, it don't create a new center of power, and all this instrument of destruction of the Ambazonian people, them once they realize and say their relevance, they don't be lost and they don't be reduced into the dustbin of history, just like the garbage with the pile up for La République du Cameroun. Now, so these people, they don't reduce themselves into stinking garbage of the end of the occupation. By the way, make a return to make a rate until the president, the leader of the Ambazonia people, he write them today so that this thing it will really sink for our people then.
Yeah.
Today, the leader talks say, in the concrete jungle of their exile, hideouts, the poor libation to the gods of the murderers, we have shaken, rattled, and laid bare the guardians of Ambazonia dispossession. From untouchable fawns to demigods called elites, parliamentarians, senators, and other stooges, this generation has put all of these harlots in the dustbin of exile misery. This is victory we must take pride in.
Yes.
Their military occupation cannot survive without these spies who thought they were our custodians. So when you hear their wailing and noise, it is because Yaoundé needs civilian faces to legitimize its occupational presence. We must prevent it from ever happening.
Dr. Ayabacho, oh, my president. The war of, hey, Papa, Dr. Ayabacho, you are the man. You are the man. God bless you. God bless you, bless you, bless you. All of us, we are praying for you. We are praying for you, Papa. Continue. We'll give you the torchlight to go ahead. Yes. Yes. Let me say, they say, what did you make of the funds living in Yaoundé, saying they are really themselves to go protest in embassies for Dr. Ayaba to be deported back to La Republic? It makes me laugh, Papa. I just laugh. It's funny.
Mommy, see him. If something not ever funny in people so.
Why?
Now you tell me. You call yourself a king. You call yourself a king. You call yourself a king. You be a fawn. His Royal Majesty. And then now you excommunicate yourself. Now na pobia the guilt. Now na pobia the pay your house rent. Now na pobia they can't give water for drink. Now, even if you need for come out from one place to another, you got to go get pobia permission. That one not correct. You never disgrace yourself. First of all, that one are the disgrace of the highest level. Okay? You reduce yourself from royal to a beggar of crumbs. Then now, you talk say you get power. Your power be backed up by Atanga and Jipo. Your power be backed up by Dionguti. And then you say your power be backed up by the almighty head of state. If you get so much power, why it be say if you get so much power and you think that you be really useful, why it be say you want go now for go protest? Yeah, you be royal, you be king, you get poor no. Why the poor where you get them? It not solve that problem for you. Why Atanganji it not solve that problem for you? Why Diongut not solve that problem for you? Why the bees, the army, the police, the gendarme, why the armor cards not solve that problem for you? Why it be say now you want go work for food, you carry signboard, you go for a foreign embassy, you go talk say, I come here for come protest. That man way that they call it Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, na a terrorist, una deport it back, una send it back for Cameroon. Una send it back to Cameroon. He talks they go Kiwi. You hear? Yeah.
Where?
I call on Ambazonian movie makers, comedians, comedy producers for capture this thing and create the best comedy for the Ambazonian people.
Exactly.
Like moment this. We will go make the best films. These things are the materials for una for
Yes.
use them, for make the best comedy. Una can't give we make we laugh.
Laugh.
Right?
What's a
Mami,
laugh at all?
they cry where
Papa?
they cry. They cry where they cry. They cry at the end of their beneficiaries. They cry at the end of the benefits. They cry at the end of the enjoyment. They cry at the end of all the things that they be getting because of the occupation system. So since the occupation system don't come to an end, that's why they cry.
Right.
Ambazonia, when you hear them they talk, that because Ambazonia don't prevail and La Republic don't be defeated.
Exactly. Exactly. That would be so a whole fun. Hey. Oh, Papa. Oh, this is unbelievable. I don't know if I just know because it's war, but sometimes it's comedy.
This Nyamfukas. Nyamfukas.
Yeah. Let me ask you another question is we had a pregnant was murdered.
A pregnant woman?
Murdered. Yes, woman was murdered by the La Republic again in Manfi yesterday. Who do you know and why was she murdered? Was she an Amber fighter? Was that woman an Amber fighter?
Yesterday.
Yes.
Again.
It was yesterday. Yes. Or day before yesterday.
We get a very sad report from a village will be just a few kilometers to the town itself. A village where they call us Okoyo. As we grow up, we work out from the town, we go for the village of Okoyo. So we know the area very well. In our neighborhood, we will grow there. Yesterday for Okoyo, La Republique du Cameroun, they don't set up checkpoints for extortion. Where they collect 1,000 from motor, from taxi them. So one motor driver fight a commode between ye and La Republique du Cameroun gendarme. It denied for pay 1,000 because La Republique gendarme not justify why I get for pay 1,000. They just want to make it pay 1,000. He asked and said, but why? I carry normal passengers, I no overload, I get all my documents. Why would he ask me to pay 1,000? So just because he asked that question, they want to shoot that man. As they not succeed for shooting, he take gun, point for that woman in front of all men, shoot a pregnant woman, for set an example to the village and to the rest.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
Not ever ask me question, and you be nothing. Life means nothing. I get the right to take your life. The occupation state, it talks that we must dispossess una. Now remember, when I mark this word very carefully, now a tactic for the gradual dispossession of the Ambazonian people. Now a policy. It's not an isolated incident. Be consistent with patterns of genocide and massacre. It don't go on for a long time. Just because they kill one for Manfe, how many don't kill them across Ambazonia that very yesterday will not be reported. Now you wake up. Now you wake up call. I say, Mami, ma talk something.
Yeah.
You hear the former mayor of Manfe, Ayokta Koncho. He make any audios?
No.
He make any videos?
No.
They call any person in name yesterday?
No.
They mobilize the population?
No.
For talk say this war must come to an end.
No. It does. It just say everything.
Because they be part of the game. Because they be part of the game.
Yeah. That's what. That's it.
Dispossess the people so that will give you more power.
Yes.
Dispossess the people so that will give you more money. We as a people need for no say. The occupier, it mean business. That was sister with the kill yesterday. That was mommy with the kill yesterday. They not kill it because he be an Ambazonia fighter. They not kill it because he carry gun. They kill it simply because he be an Ambazonia. And I don't think say woke up yesterday
So we'll get this.
with the thought,
Yeah.
say an occupation military force, soldier will kill it.
Yeah.
Every day you woke up for that territory, your life be in the hands of mercy. The only way for we for stop this carnage on our people, I see every Ambazonian. Now we be the primary, now we get the primary responsibility for end Cameroon occupation and chase these terrorists, murderers, and arsonists out of our land. If we do one, we must understand the game of the enemy, as I don't explain them on this show.
Yeah.
We must mobilize ourselves. We must mobilize ourselves. We must mobilize and stand up for the dignity of our people and the protection of their lives. The Ambazonia Governing Council get a plan for the Ambazonian people. It'd be very easy for defeat Cameroon and end their presence. Then, our messages of condolence to this family. As a people, we must do whatever it takes to get these murderers out of our land and keep our people them safe.
Yes, Papa.
By the way, the Ambazonia Governing Council will respond.
Good.
The Ambazonia Governing Council, every Ambazonia will be killed. We go respond at the appropriate time. We go respond, and Cameroon go pay for this one. Mommy die. We go respond. Cameroon go pay for it.
Okay, Papa. We are now the last but not the least question. I'm sure most people they want to hear what is going on. They are anxious. So, Papa, let me ask you. It's about this liberation tax. You say, how is the liberation tax campaign going? What do you have to tell Ambazonians? Is the money from the liberation tax only for ADF or for benefits of all forces? So, Papa, I know we people want to hear all these questions. I'm sure that's what, they were anxious, waiting to hear about that tax. Yes, Papa. What you tell us about it? How is it going?
I lack words for express my gratitude and the gratitude of the Ambazonia Governing Council to our dedicated patriots, to our committed nationalists,
Yes.
to our mommy, our papa them, who they embrace the the national resource mobilization campaign of the liberation tax. The liberation tax since I did for this struggle. Now, one of the second projects in this, we don't change how we fight this war.
Yes.
For the first time in 7 years, the liberation tax, it don't help the Ambazonia Governing Council for put a budget for the ADF. The ADF, it get a budget for fight the war. Okay?
Yep.
Secondly, the liberation tax, the campaign they go so well. People, the way they be pay their tax for December, that means they pay the tax only last month. A lot of them, they already start for pay their tax for 2024.
Yeah.
Families, they already start for call for pay their tax. The systems who don't put them in place on the ground, the transition authority system, our community mobilization system, okay? What forces the implementation and enforcement of the liberation tax, it be so effective. It don't rekindle the spirit of commitment. It don't reawaken the enthusiasm with Ambazonia. Wait till we see them now, we see that passion, that commitment. Because people, they see the work will be done. They see the soundness of this policy, the timeliness of this policy. This policy, it don't make Paul Biya now not sleep for night. Because as I explained now, one of the goals now for make sure say the nationalist movement, they not get the ability to mobilize enough resources for end Cameroon's occupation. This strategy now a breakthrough resource mobilization strategy.
Yeah.
Where it gives the Ambazonia Governing Council the means for do what the Ambazonia they expect of this leadership.
Okay.
For accomplish what the Ambazonians they expect of their forces. For intensify the resistance and the offensiveness on the enemy. And the spies, and the traitors, and the enablers, for quickening the process for our liberation. A marvelous campaign. My appeal for 2024. The leader don't lay out a clear vision for the people there. Ambazonian people, they get a chance. They get an opportunity for this 2024. For make La Republic making the end don't come. Ambazonians, the leader talks say, when we mobilize enough resources, they don't put a plan in place for capture 2 states. Capture 2 states. Drive everything La Republic within 2 states. And turn things upside down for La Republic. Okay? The war don't change the way they fight them. It don't change the way they fight this war. We'll go. Wait till it will happen for 2024. La Republic will never cry. The way they will cry this year. Ground go hot. Okay? Ground hot. La Republic and all their enablers, they must pack out. They got 2 choices. Come on the table, can negotiate, or we go forcefully pack you out.
Yep.
Come on the table, you can negotiate and save Cameroon than for you for the waste the lives, for you for the borrow money, for fight the war we no fit ever win. It no go, La Republic no go ever fit win this war.
Yeah.
Now we get the land. Now we dey on the offensive. Now we get the momentum. Now we control the narratives. Wait till Paul Biya can't tell people them. Wait till Diongote can't tell people them. Wait till I can't tell people. Wait till the colonial funds, they can't talk. Wait till they not fit justify their presence on Ambazonia.
Exactly.
First of all, La Republic itself, it not get a future. So now which future do one can give Ambazonia?
They're not in the future.
And people where they go on the grave, they live for dirty, they breathe dirty, eat dirty, sleep dirty. When the world move forward, La Republique go back into 14th century Dark Ages times.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sad.
La Republique not get a future, it get a grave
Sad.
backwardness into the grave. So what did they give way? The only thing we owe them, we every Ambazonian owe them for themselves. But make sure say the next Ambazonian not be the victim of the next massacre, the next genocide, and the next village may be dispossessed. For every man, woman, every adult Ambazonian for pay liberation tax. For people for diaspora, they get a critical role for playing. Now just $100 if you did for Western Hemisphere, and $50 if you did for Sub-Saharan Africa. Pay your liberation tax. Mobilize your family. Una pay una liberation tax. Una prevent what don't happen for that woman for Manfred. We could stop this genocide on our people, end the pain on them, and stop what people they may they stay for bush. The one that they did for prison, the Hague of Still Don't Talk say it go make up a central policy for 2024 for free Ambazonians and for prison. What that it means, if La Republique no one release them, the Ambazonia Governing Council will take steps as extreme as just as La Republique arrest our people them without any reason and go put them for jail. The Ambazonia Governing Council, it go arrest La Republique citizens them and then demand prisoners exchange. All right, it did like say we don't come to the end
My
of the
battery.
program, so
Yes, my battery don't I strive for it don't die.
all right.
Hello. Finish, round up.
So for place where we now, we appeal now for every Ambazonian, pay your liberation tax, make you free what people and end Cameroon a present. Thank you, Mami. Thank you very much for saying.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you for coming. Thank you, my battery. I don't know. I didn't know. I plugged it, but I don't know. But anyway, we'll see you next time and love you. Take care for your
Yeah,
end.
Mami. And I want to thank you so much and thank our listeners, thank the viewers, and above all, I want to thank our salute our forces them on the ground, and I want to thank our studio them where they do so much work for host this program. Now take care. God bless all man. Thank you so much.
Good. Thank you, Ambazonian people. Bye, and I love you all. Mwah. Take care. Bye bye. God bless.
Najala, who's fighting for freedom? Najala, from southern to northern zone. Najala, Mama Amazonia. Najala, a land we could call our own. Amazonia, Najala, 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 Najala. Najala, 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 Najala. She's fighting for freedom. Najala, from southern to northern zone. Najala, Mama Amazonia. Najala, a voice we can call our own. Najala. Najala, 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 Najala.
Welcome to ACN.